I'm Dr. Patty, and I'm here today to teach you about the centerpiece of the MEBES model, literally and metaphorically. Why is that? Well, because when someone usually thinks about sex or sex, what do they think about? Not their erotic core or their mental state, but the body. Dr. Reverend Ted McElvenna, founder and leader of the Institute in San Francisco, defines sexology this way. Sexology is the study of what people do sexually and how they think and feel about it. What people do is the physical part, like hands on skin, lips on lips, caressing breasts, sucking nipples, stroking genitals, penis and vagina or anus, fingers, you got it, right? Sex is our bodies in action, alone and or with a partner. And it's the main course in the buffet of the 5 parts of the sexual self, at least to most people, and especially to us as sexology clinicians. Now, let's start out by being clear about the body and its gender identity. We're living in an ever-changing world today with gender fluidity, freedom of sexual expression, and tides that affect us all. Language, pronouns, presentation, relationships, everything has nuances that are in flux. As a sexological clinician, you must be up to speed on how words, trends, and even sexual options are shifting, and be ready to be in tune with your clients. You need to keep on track. The terms women and men are used in this series of lessons to refer primarily to cisgendered bodies. A female-bodied or male-bodied individual will fit the criteria described in the MEBES model under B for body realm. Trans, gender non-conforming or non-binary individuals will fit where they feel they belong in the model and according to their concerns that require your clinical attention. So ask your clients for their pronouns and let them describe to you their needs before you're with them jumping into where you think they fit. A broad spectrum of sexual and relational breakdowns can occur which are universal, and that can be addressed and overcome through sex coaching or clinical sexology. All body types, genders, expressions, erotic styles, sexual behaviors and identities, orientations, lifestyles, all can be served using the MEBES signature system. So be creative in how you apply and amend it for your clients' unique needs. It's a basic framework for your clinical work. I want you to think of MEBES as a foundation from which you can spring into action. So, okay, let's dive into the B in the MEBES signature system and look at the realm of the body, body image, and behaviors. Dr. Ted would say, what people do. I break these down into 3 parts because the issues of body image dysphoria or self-loathing about the body can often be destructive or devastating to your clients. These clients often arrive in a state of total shutdown, and what people do are their behaviors. You must know the anatomy and physiology of your client and how the body works. That doesn't mean you have to be a neuroscientist or a biologist or a medical doctor. It means you have to know enough to know when to refer out, what to coach your client to ask for in terms of outside care, and have a good baseline of knowledge that shows your expertise. Remember, our job is to ask the best questions and facilitate the client's journey forward toward their stated goals. And we always come from service to our clients, right? When I wrote the textbook, The Art of Sex Coaching, way back in 2004 to 2005, all of that content was up to date and context relevant for those times. I described the causal factors and options for resolution of over 46 specific sexual concerns. Many of these were in the physical realm, like erectile dysfunction or erectile challenges or misbehaving penises. I use humor a lot as a clinician to connect with my clients and to create an atmosphere of relaxed trust. Then there are the ubiquitous ejaculation control issues or overuse of porn, which can become a pattern of compulsive behavior. negative body image concerns, orgasmic difficulties, lack of sexual desire or uneven desire in a coupledom, aging, my favorite type of work these days, challenges over sexual or erotic orientation, or inability to cope with compulsivity or even connect with fantasies. More include desire to explore BDSM, kink and fetish, or polyamory or ethical non-monogamy, sacred pathways. You know, the list goes on, and it's a vast, sometimes unending list. When I teach about the body, I focus in on the parts of the body that relate to how to help my client. Perhaps it's about the internal clitoral structure or the fact that male-bodied individuals have a two-phased release into orgasm, then ejaculation, or that an erotic mapping of the whole body can be a game changer in arousal patterns, or that knowing your own sexual response cycle solo may be the gateway for your understanding your pattern with a partner. Or maybe we're redefining for a client if they're not able-bodied. Of course, one of the primary roles that you play for your clients is as their sex teacher. That's right. Most clients are not fully informed about how sex works and how to have pleasure, particularly how their sex might work if they had a coach or clinician who can enhance their pleasure response, enhance their ability to connect with themselves and or a partner, and their sexual wellness. I define sexual wellness as the goal for much of the work we do. It's about becoming whole. I even used to have a website that was called the Institute for Sexual Self-Realization, which focused on becoming all you were meant to be within yourself, not society's standards, to be fully realized sexually. That's when you experience pleasure, connection, joy, and health, all through the sexual pathways. I'm sure you would like to be that for your clients too. Now, one of my favorite topics. Aging is a time when life gives us lots of changes and when hormonal changes play a huge role. I talk about that with my clients, guiding them to get the proper medical testing, showing me their lab results, and discovering together what might help them. Is it hormonal treatments? Is it shift in body image, self-talk? Is it changing expectations away from how things used to be to how things are now? Is it loving the sensual over the sexual, or so much more? If this is your sweet spot for clinical work, you'll find it so rewarding to serve senior clients who are actually desperate for accurate information, permission to express their juiciness, compassionate care, and uplifting messages that they can thrive until the very last drop. Now that we're on the B for the body realm, if that doesn't seem like enough for you to work with the clients that you are now serving or want to be serving, maybe you need to go back and review the prior videos on the mind and emotions and the roles that they contribute to the MEBES system. Working only with the body realm is likely going to require integration with the other realms as well. Remember, MEBES is a complete holistic system, one that allows you to pick and choose according to what the client presents, then go around the MEBES options to serve the client's needs. To learn more about how the body works for erotic expression and sexual wellness, check out the book, my book, The Art of Sex Coaching, or explore the intensive training program at sexcoachu.com. I want you to turn in to learn more about the rest of the MEBES model or signature system. The next lesson is on both the E for energy and the S for spirit realms. And be sure that you also check out my brand new Britain's High Achievers Mastermind program at BritainMastermind.com. I hope to see you soon in the next lesson. And until then, take good care. Bye-bye.